Hey, what's up, online community? And thanks for stopping by and checking out another segment of Straight No Chaser, where I talk sports and culture for fans, oftentimes with the fans. Now, tonight we're deviating from our normal programming schedule because I got a brother on here I've been trying to connect with for a while, and I've been really wanting to have him on the show. And we were finally able to make it work. So I'm really glad to have this brother on here. I got Chauncey Jones, former Thornton Wildcat, former University of Alabama basketball player, former professional basketball player, and all-around good cat. So, Chauncey, welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Now, I wanted to have Chauncey on the show because not only is he a local legend here in Chicago, in particular the South Suburbs, but he's got a great story to share of perseverance, basketball, family, and just making sure that, or not making sure, but being able to give back to the community from which he came, and helping get back to younger people. But before we get into it, you know how we do it. You got your glasses, raise them up, grab your favorite libation. We're about to get into a straight no chaser. So I want to ask you a question, going back to the campus experience. One of the things that people don't really realize is what goes into the life of a student athlete. They think you just go to class, they roll the balls out, and you play a game. What is that experience really like? Take me through just briefly what the experience of a student athlete, especially at a high level program like Alabama, University of Alabama. What is that experience like?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. And I tell my younger kids all the time, they have your whole day. From 6 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, you have a schedule, and this is Monday through Friday. Some people are just not ready for that. So, I'll take you through a day, 6 o'clock morning workouts. So we'll go from like 6 to maybe 7:30. From 8 to 12, you have class. 1 o'clock, you have your lunch. You got practice from 2 to 5. 1 hour to get your dinner. Then you have study table. And guess what? 6 o'clock is going to come right away. So you better get your sleep. And so they have your whole day booked, man. They have your whole day scheduled. They have people that's watching you.
Yeah.
You make sure that you doing exactly what you need to do. But they also have people that's there in place to help you as well. So that's it, man. I mean, once you go to a university like the University of Alabama, it's just like checking into a regular 9 to 5, man. I mean, you have so many responsibilities. It is a job, man. Like it truly, truly is a job. That's why I tell all my kids, to cherish the childhood moments, because those are the moments that you have to look back, like when, your coach cussing you out and you tired of hearing this, and he's like, man, this is not what I thought it would be.
Yep.
You have to go back to those moments and to understand why you're doing it and where that inspiration came from. So, having an excellent childhood is so important.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you're able to share that, because I wanted people to hear that from a former athlete, or from an athlete that participated at a high level in the university. Because, like I said, people think you just go to class, they roll the balls out, and then you have a game. And I've said this time and again, I'm glad that you used the words almost verbatim that I've used. It's like a full-time job. It's, you don't have the traditional life. While you have some of those experiences, you don't have the traditional life of a college student, where you're going to class, you're partying and doing all kinds of things. I mean, yeah, you might have some downtime, but, really there's an obligation and a structure in place for you as an athlete in the program. And not a lot of people understand that.
Yeah. No, they don't, man. And it's an adjustment, man. It really is an adjustment. And it's not for everyone. It's not. I mean, it's been so many guys that I've seen get sent home because they just couldn't cut it. They just couldn't cut it. They're so when they tell you that practice started at 2 o'clock, practice starts at 2 o'clock. You don't get to the locker room and get dressed and start walking on the court. So it's some guys that if you need treatment, or if you need to be here, you have to do all those things at 2 o'clock. We rolling the ball out. We going through our first segment of practice.
Yeah.
So under that structure, man, I mean, you learn as an individual how to set your schedule. You learn the importance of being on time, and so like if I had a 2 o'clock practice, man, I was in the locker room at 1:15, ready to go. you know, coming out, getting some early shots. So it's just it helps you value the importance of your time.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Great point. Great point. You know.